Mic check, what's going on, folks? It's your boy D Alonzo Lang back with another video. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Appreciate y'all coming in to the Friendly Folks community for another Friendly Folks conversation. Check it out, man. That's what we're conversing about today. David Stern is rolling in his grave right now, witnessing the shit that has been going down with Ja Morant. Look, Ja, I love you. I really do love you, Ja. But nigga, you made me renege on my video literally 4 hours after I uploaded it. 4 hours after I uploaded my video on Ja Morant. And you know, maybe the league needs his toughness and to stop shaming a black man for, you know, for standing his ground in the media and with people talking to him. 4 hours after I upload that video, Ja Morant goes live in the strip club with a little bitty Blicky by his head. What the fuck, Ja? Why would you do that? Why would you make me look like that? So now, folks, I come to y'all humbly to first and foremost apologize. My take was a little bit off. You know what I mean? Because we're here to talk about today, man. I love Ja Morant, but Ja Morant, we need to have a serious conversation about the behavior he's displaying, the bigger issue it represents, you know what I mean? Because I do want to talk about why I was able to relate to him, because I feel like a lot of black men, black people in general, but especially black men, are able to relate to Ja Morant and, you know, some of his behavior. And three, I want to talk about how we address this issue, man. Like how do we deal with this issue in our community? So let's first and foremost start with where I was wrong, right? Ja Morant is not just being tough at this point. He's being stupid. All right? He's being stupid, and it's like he's portraying an image to prove a point. Okay? I don't think anybody prior to... Actually, you know what? I honestly, off the top of my head, I can't even prompt what started this whole, like, thug talk around Ja Morant, but I feel like since he's been in the league, the reason why people love him so much is because he's an energetic basketball player. He, you know, cares for fans. He puts on a show every game he plays, you know what I mean? He handles the media well, you know what I mean? I think the most shit talking I've really seen him see was saying that, oh, we've got the West. And this whole thing going on with the Warriors right now, but the Warriors are fucking hypocrites, and they gaslight the entire NBA. They know they're a dirty ass team. I'm a LeBron fan. I've seen the dirt that you Warriors fans have done ever since Andrew Bogut was setting moving screens for y'all back in 2015 and 2016. I remember, nigga. I remember. But we're not here to talk about the Warriors. We're talking about Ja Morant and the Grizzlies. I don't know why the Grizzlies have shifted from grit and grind to thug life, but it's like, y'all are NBA players, bruh. Like, let's be real about what the culture of the NBA is right now. NBA players it's not a bunch of kids from the struggle. It's a lot of AAU kids. A lot of y'all come from nice families with privileged households that were able to pay to get y'all through AAU programs. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that to downplay y'all talent, but I am saying that to call out the fake toughness, because it's predominantly black men in the NBA. You know what I mean? So when you putting on this fake tough image, you gotta think it's a lot of black kids out there who gonna see that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all trying to be on y'all bully shit for what? For what, man? Draymond has been talking about on his podcast, like, y'all haven't done anything to be on y'all bully shit to begin with. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't done anything worthy of being a dynasty. But even with that being said, it goes back to the point I was making in the last video I said about Ja Morant. I don't mean y'all are hoes. Like, nobody's telling y'all to be hoe-ass niggas. Nobody's telling y'all to be pussies. Even internally in the Memphis organization, Steven Adams, a long veteran in the league, seen a lot of shit. He played with Russell Westbrook, so he knows how to deal with niggas with a hot temper. He told niggas that they need to demonstrate more discipline. Literally one day before Ja went on Instagram Live with the Blicky. Me and Steven Adams was on the same timing, honestly. He's just like me, for real. Shout out to Aquaman. It's just crazy, man. So I want to talk about that. I want to talk about why niggas are kind of displaying that. My personal theory. Why do niggas feel so pressured to be on their bully shit? So, as a black man, I'd be lying if I said that part of my experience in being a black man hasn't been, that dual identity that I was referring to. You know what I mean? As a black man, I'm expected to be strong, stable, a provider, stoic in a sense, but also capable of shouldering the emotional weight of my family, my lovers, etc., etc. It's a situation of who watches for the watchman, and I feel like a lot of black men relate to that. You feel me? So, for these younger guys who are being thrust into the spotlight, whether it's through the NBA or through the rap game or through, content creation, through entrepreneurship, through social media, through the lottery, like when niggas get catapulted into these big positions of publicity and, being the provider for that family, I feel like that whole dual identity thing I'm talking about weighs in a lot heavier, because now it's not just the eyes of your peers on you, it's the eyes of your fans, right? You don't want your fans to think you're weak. You don't want your fans to think you're soft. You don't want your fans to think you're a hoe. You want to represent strength for your fans. You want to be cool for your fans. You want to be that nigga in the league so that niggas buy your shoes. Like, ain't nobody finna buy the shoes of a hoe ass nigga. Ain't nobody buying the shoes of a hoe ass nigga. Why you think we don't have any Devin Booker shoes? Cause he's a hoe ass nigga. Like, and Devin Booker, if you see this, I'm standing by this. I remember that video you had telling niggas to get off. You like, oh, let me do my moves, bro. It's summertime. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up. Shut up. I can't stand that soft ass shit talking Devin Booker be doing. I'm glad Luka called him out on that shit, cause that shit is annoying as hell. It's annoying as hell, and it's AAU basketball behavior. You only talk shit when you up, but you can't talk shit when you down, cause you don't have the fucking pride to stand on, nigga. You goddamn crybaby. I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm tired of niggas acting like it's fucking a problem to be a genuine person. Like, nigga, if you really aren't tough, don't try to be tough. I'm serious, man. Like, the kids need to see this, that black people can afford to not be tough. Black people can afford to be gentle. One of my lady friends asked me to do a video on whether society knows how to be gentle with black men. I am going to do a follow-up video, because I feel like there's been a lot of conversation about all the shit Ja's done wrong, but how many of y'all are giving credit for the decisions that he's made that were right? Ja Morant just checked into counseling in Florida. Counseling. He came when the what's it called? When he got on Instagram Live with the Blick I by his temple, he did a press conference, let people know he's not dealing with things the right way that he should. He's gonna take some time away to address that and to get himself right. The Grizzlies Grizzlies issued him a 2-day suspension. It's soft right now. Like, he's suspended indefinitely. So it's not like niggas aren't trying to, force him to take some type of accountability. But at the end of the day, he's choosing to heal. That's the shit that's really important. Like, checking into a counseling program and talking. Like, getting to the root of it. Like, why? Why do you even feel motivated as an NBA player to keep a little ass pistol on you in a strip club? You know what I mean? Like, you can literally rent that bitch out and have security in there. Like, you have the bread for that. You just got Kyrie's Nike deal. You just got Kyrie's Nike deal. And while we're speaking about Kyrie, let's juxtapose this for a minute, because this is also a glaring truth about capitalism. They don't give a fuck what you do as long as it doesn't fuck the money up. They don't give a fuck about black people putting out music that's hurting black people, or black people putting out music about selling drugs to the black community, or black people putting out music degrading other members of the black community. They don't care about that shit. They don't care about black people doing shit to turn themselves into minstrels because it has historically made money. It has historically made money. That's part of what they did during slavery. It makes money. So they're not gonna take away your Nike deal for this, Ja. They're not gonna take away your Nike deal for this. But they're gonna be okay with you bordering that line. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie tweets out a link to a video. And mind you, I also think Kyrie was tweaking because he knew what he was doing. But Kyrie, all he did was tweet out a link and they suspended this nigga indefinitely and had a whole list of to-dos that they publicly put out. Kyrie has to do this before he can play for the organization again. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this embarrassment that y'all trying to put this man through? And it's like niggas kind of doing similar shit for Ja. Like, don't get me wrong, jokes are funny. I love calling this nigga Ja Wick now. Like, that shit is hilarious. But it's not a joke if we don't get serious at some point. And I think Ja is starting to take it seriously. We're going to counseling. But I think that as the onlookers, we have to acknowledge that Ja is human. This nigga is not supposed to be a role model. Like, you choose to be a role model. Honestly. We need to stop just making black celebrities role models because they're imperfect. They are just as prone as making mistakes as the rest of us. And unless niggas are displaying the accountability that you're supposed to have when you make a mistake, the fuck are you looking up to them for? You know what I mean? And with all that being said, I just want to say prayers for Ja Morant. You know what I mean? I wish you the best of luck in your journey towards healing. You know what I mean? You seem to come from a loving and supportive family that, you know, y'all ride for each other for better or for worse. You know what I'm saying? Generational trauma is passed down, but generational healing travels upward. So be that healing force for your family, Ja. Don't let all this shit go down the drain, because if you crash out, you crashed out for everybody, man. And then that's worse on your mental, because you gotta live with that, not us. You know what I'm saying? And for the rest of y'all out there with something to live for, keep living, man. Keep living, keep going forward. Shout out to all my brothers out there. Keep your head up, man. Don't be afraid to go to therapy. Don't be afraid to seek counseling. Don't be afraid to talk and, you know, just find a place of community where you can share what you're going through. You know what I mean? And if you need that place to be friendly, folks, click the link in the description, join the Discord, converse. Give me a topic. It's something that you're going through, you want me to talk about it anonymously, drop it in the Discord, man. Like, share, subscribe, share it with someone you think could utilize it, share it with someone who, you know, you feel like is a friendly folk, you know what I'm saying? Because we're building a community over here. And thank you again for tuning in. Like I said, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm your boy, D. Alonzo Lang. I'm going to catch you on the next video. Peace out.